right, my people, we are back at it again. And as we all know, once camera show, wetin dey follow and wetin updates. We don't carry another update come on. And this one very important, especially for people who will be doubting Thomas for aviation. But I no go too blame them. Oh, no, we say no, it no be bad thing for person to ask question. Oh. And no be bad thing for person to say, okay, make I get clarification for this doubt why they get. But the thing be say, based on say the way things they take happen around us, way there for Nigeria, we always they argue some things. But for aviation, you know they like that. White is white, black is black for aviation. All right. So the question why I want bring come today, that the one where people they ask say the place, the country, the school where you study where you do your piloting course or your piloting training, does it matter in terms of you getting employment? Now the answer, now I want break down for now. All right. So if you get that doubt, don't worry yourself. Bring your chair, come close. Listen, make I break them down for you. Now, I go start from the licenses, the various licenses then, where you fee get for aviation, depending on the country where you do, and the category, the kind of license each country they operate with. For Nigeria, where we operate with ICAO. ICAO is short form for International Civil Aviation Organization. That one is the general body, like the general overseer of all the licenses for the world about aviation. So Nigeria, they operate under that license. If you go places like United States and Canada, they operate with FAA. FAA and a Federal Aviation Administration. Then if you go places like Europe, they operate with EASA license. EASA is short form for European Union Aviation Safety Agency. So these are the main three categories of licenses we will get all over the world. Now, the question of where you study, does it matter for your employment, comes to play where we say, if maybe now you decide, say, wetin I want, the place where I want operate, or like within Nigeria, make I start from our Nigeria. Now, if you get EASA license, maybe you studied your piloting for Europe, you do your flying school for Europe, you come to Nigeria, you go still use that license, get work. Those say Nigeria, they operate under ICAO. If you study for United States or for Canada, you go still, if you come to Nigeria, you go still use that license, get work for Nigeria. Nigeria, they operate both Nigeria and other countries, Asia, they operate, whether you have ICAO, FAA, or EASA, they accept those licenses. All right. Now, no be say because say person wey study for Nigeria na ICAO they give am, the person no go fit get work for United Arab Emirates or for any Asia country, Middle East countries. No, the person go get work so far as you meet the requirement where the company wants from you. Maybe your hours, they just meet the requirements that they state down. Will be say now they go use consider you before they go take you as a visitor. That school where you study the thing, you no matter to them. In fact, if you even check any company where they online, where they look for pilots, they no go, they ask you of your what do they call it, the certificate of your CPL or something like that. The only thing they need from you is your license. You get that license, yes, you get them. Bam, you don't finish. So whether you study for your village or this thing, so far as say the country like Nigeria don't certify and NCAA don't certify, say okay that this school you can give them license, make them they train pilots. Once you finish your this thing, they will give you your license. That your license is what you use to go and apply for job anywhere in the world. Now, the difference between FAA, EASA, ICAO is, if you want to operate now for, let's say you do your flying school for Nigeria, and you now say you want to go for United States, go get work. For you to go to United States and get work, you have to do the license conversion and get the FAA license for you to operate within the United States. If you want to operate in Europe, you have to go and write their exams, do the test. If you pass it, they issue you their EASA license. Now that license now will guarantee any company will want to employ you for Europe to say, okay, you have the requirements. You meet up with the requirements and what they need, where they employ you for their country or for the airline, so that you feel operate within that Europe. All right. So this doubt of maybe because some of us they feel say for Nigeria get the way where they take a look some kind maybe our normal educational system or something like that, would they look down on them or something like that. You know, they like that for aviation. So I'd always advise people, say, if maybe the price or the cost of flying school for abroad too high for you, you feel look down. If you not look down, if you look into Nigeria, we get two schools, like I already mentioned on my previous videos. Two schools, and we go fit train you from zero till you get your commercial pilot license in Nigeria, NCAT, and the one at Ilori, IAC at Ilori. So you can start with those people, get your license first. That's your CPL license, because now that one might be the most important thing. Another CPL, commercial pilot license, now that one now will guarantee you, see, you don't become a commercial pilot license holder. With that one, you fit go apply for work, but you know end there. Why I say you know end there, you see, so many of the companies now, they very rare. As in, I can't even remember, even for Nigeria now, companies where they do them before, where they employ people, carry them, go type rating, they know they again. Almost all the companies then now, you guys come for employment with your type rating. Even if they give you work, they will tell you, say, the condition be say you will go type rate yourself. You go do the type rating by yourself before you come. You get? So if you get that CPL, go extra mile to polish yourself, to make yourself marketable amongst your colleagues. Say you go do type rating. Type rating now, you go specialize on one particular aeroplane. Now say maybe Embraer 145 or 195 or Boeing 737 Classic or NG or Airbus 320. But the advice why I'd always give people, we say, before you decide, take that decision, say, may you go do type rating. First of all, may you do survey of the place where you go like get work. Like let's say for Nigeria now, if you say you don't finish from flying school, say you don't get your CPL and you want to work for Nigeria, first off, ask pilots them where they fly for Nigeria, which aeroplane you feel say might be the best for me to go get type rating on. So the person will now take look around, check the ones then will be say they more prevalent, they more dominant, as in most airlines or companies, they fly them pass. Nobody say you go say, okay, let me use an example like Airbus 320 now. No airline in Nigeria, they fly Airbus 320. The ones then where they, now possibly the ones that where they on lease, and now wet lease, nobody say na dry lease. So if you just finish from flying school, you say, I want fly Airbus. The Airbus be my type. Now here I want fly or something. Some person self even they say, before they even enter flying school, they will say, nah, A380, now here I want fly. All those ones, we on a candle, we on a blood, you know, too rush, you know. We'll get to that one. I will explain to you now how the transition process work. So if you go like hear about that one, put them under the comment section. Say you go like hear about the growth process for aviation. I go still explain that one for now. But if I no drop am, I go keep am to myself. Now I get that one, Abi. So if you ask, as A320 no dey Nigeria, and na Nigeria you wan start your career from, you rush enter go do type rating for A320, e go be waste for you. But if you now ask question and we check, people like us wey don dey the industry, we know wetin dey. We go check, okay, how many companies dey fly Boeing 737? How many dey fly Embraer 145? How many dey fly which other aircraft now? The Embraer 190 don dey increase in number now for Nigeria. How many dey fly CRJ? Bombardier, CRJ. You know, you go see say these ones then they get more chances of you getting job easier. No be one company just dey fly am. Because if na aeroplane wey be say na only one company dey fly am, you go limit yourself to the mercy of that particular company. If that company no come employ you, and be say your life don be like that. All right. So it's always important, say once you get that your CPL, try your best to add type rating insurance. That type rating now you go make the airlines then say, okay, this person just line training now we need to give her is already into the market. All right. So now the process now be that. So make we know they look and say, and again, this type rating why they talk about, unfortunately for us we're in Nigeria now, no company they do type rating for Nigeria. So even if in Nigeria you study, at the end of the day, that type rating where you want to you go abroad, go to maybe South Africa, Europe, America, or whatever, and then you go do the type rating. So whatever you learn, or they don't teach you for flying school for Nigeria, if you go over there, you go show them, say these things where you na say na big something, no be anything. They don't teach me for Nigeria and that. And one thing what I like is when I know our Nigerian system, our school system, they tight well. But I don't know. I think say because our people they know our school system tight well. If you really pass through the Nigeria aviation school, they groom you well. If you enter abroad, they go to cut cap for you. But because of the way our system they wanna feel say this thing, maybe if you school for Nigeria, if you no employ me for Europe or this thing. Now when you go to school finish, now get the job. By then you go now know say where I study am, no matter. The other aspect of it that the one why I don't talk about before. If na America you want study, you guys write their exams, get their license. But no be say you go now go full flying school again. No. If na for Europe you want fly, you guys write their EASA exams, do the check, get their EASA what do they call them, license. That one will qualify you to fly for Europe. If you want fly for Asia, other parts of the world, apart from these two, America and Europe, ICAO can take you, EASA can take you, FAA they can take you. All right. So now so the matter take you. All right, guys. So maybe we just leave them for that. If you want the growth process, may you do wetin, drop them under the comment section. Say you want to know about the growth of career process for pilots in the airline. If you drop them under the comment section, at least by the time we don't get some people who are interested, we will bring the video for that one come up again. Then another one where I go break down for one, we go follow this video. Now ATPL, Air Transport Pilot License. If it is important for you to get job, or if you know they important for you to get job, because some persons don't they ask that question. Whether make them start their flying school, maybe they run till they finish ATPL, whether another one I go make them get job faster. So at the video we will follow up with that. So if you want to get the video, what you go do? Hit the subscription button so that once the video drop, back you go follow for the first people will go first. Grab them. Comment, like, and share. I still love you guys. Captain Kalisu always.